Hey folks, TK here again, and in this quick webinar, I'm going to share with you, actually give you a bit of a sneak peek into some content in a webinar that I've got coming up. As you see the date there, 17th of March, I had to check that, 17th of March 2025. I'm going to be presenting a speed training event with Velg Training. You know who they are, Velg Training. They're one of the leaders in our sector, and we've got this fantastic event that I've put together, all based on a model that I call the E.A.R.N model. The E.A.R.N model. And the E.A.R.N model is an acronym, as you've probably gathered, that stands for 4 key things that drive learner engagement and learning in the classroom. In fact, I'm going to go so far to say this acronym is probably the most important acronym that trainers need to know. What does E.A.R.N stand for? Emotional resonance, association, repetition, and novelty. And I'll be covering off on all 4 of those in this speed training event. But let me give you a bit of insight as to what I'm going to be covering. What will I be talking about in terms of emotional resonance? There's lots of things that drive emotional resonance, that feeling of, hey, that really sticks with me because it resonates emotionally. Lots of things in the classroom that drive that. But one of them, one of the keys, and if you come along to any of my sessions these days, you'll know I do this at least once, if not multiple times. And that is tell a compelling story. And I'll be telling stories all through this speed training event, but I wanted to share with you today the 3 key things that I think belong in every good story. Every good story. The first is obvious, and that is what we might call the situation, the what, the who, the where, and the when. The details. We paint a bit of a picture. We orientate people very, very quickly. We don't spend long on that, but we give them some idea of when this occurred, who's involved, what are the characters, etc. We might paint those characters up a little bit, but we give people a bit of an orientation as to the situation. The second thing we play with is what Vin Gang refers to as the color of the story. And the color is what's going on visually, what's going on auditorily. You know, what can you hear as that story is being told, as you're reliving that story? And also, what's the emotion within that story? What are the characters feeling? What are you feeling? So that's number 2, the color. Any good story has to have those first 2 elements for it to be emotionally resonant. And the third is in our line of work. We can't just be telling any old story. It must, number 3, link to the content. There must be a connection to the content, to the session that we're talking about. Now, that's the big challenge, bringing a story and linking it to what we're talking about on the day. And beyond that, within the link, I believe there must be a core message, a key message that you're going to repeat multiple times throughout your learning event. That's going to be the key tagline, if you will. So those 3 things, super quickly, were situation, the color, and of course the link, and underneath that core message. That's all around emotional resonance. Click on this next video to find out more about association, but hopefully we see you in the event. Until the next one, bye for now.